Welcome back to the news at 10. More and more tributes have been pouring in for the former Lagos State Governor, Sir Michael Otedola, as some prominent Nigerians, including the current governor of the state, eulogized his good works. Governor Babatunde Fashola described him as a real Democrat and businessman. Now, moving on now, about 160 young men are currently in police custody in Lagos. This follows a face-off between men of the state police and a group identified as the Federal Task Force, which claims it has a link with the presidency. It was gathered that the men of the Federal Task Force attacked the police with bottles after the security men barged into their office located on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Indeed, we'll bring you more of that particular report as it comes into us. Now, the introduction of the mobile number portability by the Nigeria Communications Commission over a year ago has given Etisalat, one of the network providers in the country, the opportunity to boost its subscriber base. Well, this is according to the acting chief executive officer of the company, Matthew Willisher, who attributed this success to its portability turnaround time.
This is a testimonial session of mobile phone users who've taken advantage of the mobile number portability introduced by the Nigeria Communications Commission, the NCC, which offers subscribers the option of switching from one network to another while retaining the same number.
And mobile number portability is something we really support. It's a great thing that the NCC have brought in. Because it's about customers, it's about making things simple for customers. Customers don't want that whole complexity of having two numbers. They want a simple, easy process so that they can move over from where they are to take another choice in the marketplace.
Now here's a skit which captures the experiences of a good number of mobile phone users who've been victims of poor network quality. Today, those who've made the decision to switch their network to Etisalat tell a different story.
People kept on complaining my phone was always off. Meanwhile, it was always on all the time, and then I just ported to Etisalat. And since porting, it's been different. I just think that they have a technology that is responsive to the needs of the average user.
Etisalat is no doubt poised to keep raking in more subscribers and having them satisfied, judging by its huge investments in infrastructure, improved technology, and innovative ideas.
We're delighted that over the course of their first year, that Etisalat has won 45% of the people who have come in, and we've lost 9% of the people who have gone out. So we've been doing well.
The implementation of the mobile number portability in the country and the resultant increase in the Etisalat subscriber base is, according to the company, an indication that consumers are no longer willing to go for anything short of better quality of service.
First Bank, truly the first.
Welcome to Business News. Nigeria's consumer market is worth $400 billion annually. That's about 62.29 trillion naira. Well, this is coming from research group, the McKinsey Global Institute, in its report, Nigeria's Renewal, Delivering Inclusive Growth in Africa's Largest Economy. Well, the institute estimates that the value of Nigeria's consumer market could reach $1.4 trillion by 2030, with food and non-food consumer goods accounting for $1 trillion of the total. The spotlight has been placed on how an effective public-private partnership can boost the Nigerian economy. Well, to see how this can work in the shortest possible time, the largest professional services network in the world, Deloitte, hosted professional discussants in a dialogue on improving infrastructure and capital projects. Seasoned bankers, business advisors, government agencies and regulators in different sectors sought how there can be a good vision for successful partnerships.
Last month, it was a dialogue on technology and telecommunications. This time, Deloitte brings together seasoned bankers, business advisors, government agencies and regulators to discuss challenges and the way forward for public-private partnership in infrastructure development.
The molecule is here in Africa, it's here in Nigeria, the best vectors to invest here.
Then the discussion proper begins. They come to the unanimous consensus that the private sector must partner constructively with the public sector for business to thrive.
We were able to come together with a set objective and are able to identify what we're trying to achieve and then see how we can mitigate each other's risk. Then we're now able to, in a very short time, provide infrastructure.
What smart investors do is they shy away very rapidly from gambles and they go into the realm of calculated risk.
Strong partnerships desired. Is there a body that can midwife the birth of such partnerships?
We do audits of big and small companies in Nigeria and globally, but then we also have a very strong a very strong advisory business, and that's really a focus around consulting, corporate finance and risk advisory. And so our big focus then on the advisory side is to help clients with complex business problems and to try and help them to resolve those.
Discussants here agree that there is a good appetite for investment in the country, and anybody who wants to invest in Africa should do so in Nigeria. Mary Alale Yusuf, Channels Television News.
Over 50 Nigerians have won various prizes in the Ecobank Cards for Prizes promotion. The last group of winners emerged from a raffle draw which was held in Lagos today. Ecobank Nigeria says the aim is to support the central bank's cash-light policy and rewards the customers who embrace the scheme. Our correspondent, Henry Ogunjimi, reports.
A recent Central Bank of Nigeria report has it that about 70% of the total currency note it printed are outside the commercial banks, leaving the remaining 30% to high demands by the population. The apex banks' cashless and recently cash-light policies set out to solve this problem, and Ecobank is one institution that has keyed in.
We started the Cards for Prizes program to educate people, first and foremost, on the convenience and the comfort that the card can lend onto you.
Today, the bank calls it a wrap on a 3-month reward promo it's designed to encourage its customers for their transactions on POS, ATM, web and internet banking platforms.
We're happy to inform you that you have just won a Samsung LED TV in the ongoing Ecobank Card for Prizes promo.
53 Nigerians in all carted away prizes ranging from generating sets, LED TVs, home theaters, scholarships, trips to Brazil, and undercity cars.
If we can use the card and minimize the use of cash, it will reduce crime, because armed robbers and kidnappers, they are looking for cash.
My message to Nigerians is that a lot of people are supposed to be using these ATMs.
I now know that Ecobank is a Pan-African bank now.
The promo had over 1 million credits. Debit and prepaid card holders participate in over 9 million different transactions worth over 140 billion naira in goods and services.
We're one of the top banks in terms of electronic banking, so we wanted to use this platform and this promo to get a lot of attraction, to get people to be able to encourage them to use more of the cards and alternative channels.
And Ecobank Nigeria is proud it promoted financial inclusion and convenience for its customers. Henry Ogunjimi, Channels Television News.
Courtville Business Solutions PLC has posted a 22% turnover for the year 2013, while profit after tax went up 8%. Well, this was revealed at the company's 9th annual general meeting in Lagos, where a 2-kobo dividend was also announced for shareholders. Some of these issues discussed with shareholders include the company's plans to extend its services to other African countries.
Inside this hall are shareholders of Courtville Business Solutions PLC. They converge here for the company's 9th annual general meeting. The meeting gets underway with shareholders taking a look at the financial results as released. But it's the Group Managing Director who sheds light on the company's performance in the year under review.
Our expectations were to do better than this, but of course, the economy, to a large extent, will dictate what we are able to do. But be that as it may, we still came out with what most people have regarded as impressive results. Over 400 million in profitability, and the fact that we have also grown in every index by an average of about 20 to 25, between 20 and 25%.
The chairman of the board sees even a brighter future for investors as the company plans to diversify her investment portfolio.
We can only be better, and we hope that all the effort we made in the last few years to get ourselves offshore, outside the country of Nigeria, will start materializing. I hope by next year we should be firm in Sierra Leone and Kenya and maybe in the Caribbean. They've been very solid investors, they've been nice, so we should continue to have faith in us, and the company can only, serve them better.
This shareholder appears satisfied with the result posted by the company and expects that it should be sustained.
I think Nigeria investors are satisfied with Courtville.
Since its inception 9 years ago, Courtville Business Solutions PLC has taken e-service business models such as auto-reg service to greater heights and says with the continuous support of its shareholders, it is prepared to do more in the years ahead.
Well, let's take a look at a summary of today's closing figures from the Nigerian equities market. Harriet Agwin reports that the key indicators ended the session in positive territory.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. Midweek trading session at the Nigerian equities market closed positive despite price losses recorded by some market movers. Well, the all-share index rose further by 0.56% to 40,286.76 points, while market capitalization grew from 13.22 trillion to 13.30 trillion naira. The top three price appreciators, Total, UACN, and Seplat Petroleum Development Company, garnered gains of less than 3 naira. Investors gave Mobil, Dangote Cement, and International Breweries the cold shoulder, shaving 1 naira 10 kobo, 89 kobo, and 39 kobo from each of the equities. While financial services stocks were the most actively traded, particularly Zenith Bank, FBN Holdings, and Guarantee Trust Bank. When the closing bell rang, over 577.25 million shares had been exchanged in 4,954 deals for 12.26 billion naira. Those are the day's trading figures. I'm Harriet Agbenyi.
Thank you, Harriet. That's it on Business News. On the news at 10, Ijoma returns in a moment.
Truly the first.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Manchester United owner Malcolm Glazer dies at 85. That's on Sports News. To join us.